much do outer perceptions deceive us? How much do we get fooled into what we think about someone by their outer package? Man, I remember one time in high school, I had a crush on this guy, and he was one of those jocks in school, but he did not know I existed. But I would study him, I would watch him in class, and I started to see how he treated other people, how he treated the people who were maybe nerds or less popular, and I saw he was treating them like he was like a total jerk. He was so mean and so rude and so self-centered and so nasty and like kind of a bully with his words and putting people down. And I had him up on this pedestal like, oh, he's so handsome, so whatever. And it was like, after a while, it was like, disgusting. I would not want to have anything to do with him because his inside was so ugly, it overshadowed whatever hotness or six-pack or whatever might have been on the outside, whatever his gorgeous lips and it doesn't last, you know. And I see so many guys sometimes want to get with this like supermodel girl that looks so perfect, and she ends up being a total nightmare. She ends up being like this crazy psycho, high maintenance, bossy, wants everything her way, wants people to cater to her. Like, they end up being like, what was I thinking? You know, the people that you call a hot mess. Man, you can't be like, once the sheen of the package wears off and you realize, I could not be stuck the rest of my life with this person. You start to be like, you know what? Maybe I should not judge by outer packages. You probably, if you saw that movie Shallow Hal from, I don't know how old that movie is, 15, 20 years ago, but it's a really good example of seeing people on the inside rather than seeing people on the outside. But on that note, I also had this friend that I used to work in the factory with, and people kind of did not give her the time of day. She was grossly overweight. She had like this skin condition, rosacea all over her face, and it made it like not agreeable to look at. Like, it just was always red and inflamed, and she had like a terrible homemade dye job where her hair was like all these different colors, not on purpose. You know what I'm talking about? Like the growth and then the wrong colors and the bleached fried ends and big glasses. And anyway, she was the most lovely, beautiful, sweet, kind-hearted cheerleader, wonderful friend, great person, would bend over back. And, you know, at first glance, people might be like, you know, if they're judging by the outside, like, no, thank you. But she was gorgeous, absolutely beautiful on the inside, on the parts that matter. And you know, when you're talking about getting in relationships, who is the person that you can have long conversations with? Who is the person that gets you, that understands you, that you can laugh with, that you can have a good time with, that you can see yourself like having a great time for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, that you can see growing old together? Because guess what? We're all going to grow old. We're all going to get wrinkled up. We're not going to necessarily maintain our shape and physique. Our skin's going to get crepey. It's going to sag. It's going to droop. These things they're going to need to be strapped up to not go down to our knees. I mean, we're all going to get old. And if we're picking relationships, picking spouses, picking boyfriends, girlfriends based on the outer package, it gets real old when they haven't done the work on the inside. You know, and I'm not saying there's not gorgeous people out there who've done the work on the inside, but that's what you need to look for. Otherwise, you're not going to have a successful relationship. If you're paired up with someone who only cares about their name brand stuff, the time they spend in the gym, everything is all about them, that's gonna get boring and old so quick. So you may be attracted outwardly, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with being attracted to your boyfriend, to your girlfriend, to your spouse. But it's a whole nother thing if you are basing everything on that and you're like, you don't care that they have no substance inside them. Guys, this is the rest of your life we're talking about. So when you go out on dates, don't be just so blinded by their beauty that you don't ask the deeper questions, that you don't talk about what's really deeply important to you, because you want to make sure you're on the same page and all the things that are important to you, not just like, hubba, let me get my hands on that. All right, as always, live true, love hard, and shine bright. Hey, it's Katherine. Thank you for sticking around till the end to watch my video. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button, leave me some comments. I would love to hear from you guys, what's going on with you. And there's a little bell button you can click on too, so you're always alerted when I upload a new video. Thank you for being part of my community. See you guys in the next video.